¡Mamma mía!
Muy buenas, banda, bienvenidos a Consultando Códigos. Ahora con la parte 2 de Mass Effect. Una disculpa por lo que pasó ayer con el stream. Por causas ambientales, se me fue el internet, así que pues quedó a medias este asunto. Lamentablemente el juego no te deja guardar cuando tú decidas, es cuando el juego quiere. Y pues tuve que avanzar un poco para poder dejarlo en donde nos hayamos, en alguna área segura para poder guardar. Entonces, la verdad, hasta ahorita este juego me ha parecido un juego más del montón. La historia pues, me parece interesante, una situación del futuro posapocalíptica donde los humanos salen de la Tierra para buscar nuevos mundos. Aquí pues no somos soldados, somos más científicos que soldados. No sé cómo está el lore, la historia de los Mass Effect anteriores. Creo que son 3 juegos y este es el primero que he jugado. En cuanto a jugabilidad, tiene una como que fusión entre lo que es Call of Duty y Gears of War. En cuanto a lo que viene siendo el modo de disparos, la progresión de enemigo, de nuestro personaje y el sistema de cobertura. Y las cinemáticas, la verdad, son malas. Todos los personajes parece que les pusieron un poco de Botox. Aquí para poder guardar tuve que mover una misión. Ahora tengo que poner la misión. No es aquí, tampoco. Inventario tampoco, habilidades tampoco. No puedo guardar las misiones. Bueno, dice que tengo que hablar con gente. Estamos a 10 metros aquí con uno. Tengo que abrir la puerta.
This is the planet where we landed. Habitat 7. It wasn't even close to livable.
That's been true of every world we found. Ryder, we were discussing your next expedition.
Ok.
Good. I was starting to wonder who was in charge around here.
Se fijan el movimiento de los labios de la protagonista. El alien se mueve más natural. Les recuerdo lo mismo de siempre. Ustedes son mis ojos, mis oídos, perdón, aquí. Ustedes me pueden decir si se escucha bien, si falta algo de volumen, si hay alguna interferencia o algo por el estilo. Aquí soy todo ojos para poderlos leer en la caja de comentarios, en los chats. Aquí estamos disponibles. También les recuerdo lo de siempre. Si les gusta el contenido, dejen un like, comenten y suscríbanse al canal para poderles traer más contenido. También déjenme alguna sugerencia para después de este juego ver qué más jugamos. Aunque tengo una sorpresa para junio. Ya que se libere, pues vamos a ver si podemos hacer eso. Lo hacemos directo aquí en el canal o nos vamos al canal de Twitch. También tenemos canal de Twitch, aunque está muy olvidado. Ok, ahorita según tengo que ir a investigar esos mundos que está diciendo el extraterrestre para ver si son habitables por la raza humana.
And if I fail, I guess it's no sweat off your back, right? You'll just look for another Pathfinder?
Placing bets on people is part of my job. Some of them pay off. Others...
Okay.
Just point me to my ship and I'll be out of here.
They're prepping it now in the docking bay. The coordinates for EOS will be in the computer. And when you have a moment, we should discuss the missing arcs.
I was wondering about that.
Something wrong?
Ryder, Cassini and Sam node on the Hyperion.
Ese movimiento de las manos, la verdad, aunque se vean más bonitos los modelos, parece de PlayStation 2.
I'm fine.
Ok. Ya hablé con él. Ahora vamos para acá. ¿Qué tenemos que hacer? Para algún lugar. ¡Oh! ¡Se muere! ¿Te ayudo?
Hey, you okay?
I'm fine. My arms got the brunt of it.
Stuff exploding like this happen often?
Back right after the mutiny, we had a lot of this happening. But not lately.
I wasn't there during the mutiny.
Lucky. I thought we were done with this, honestly. That maybe I was just being paranoid.
¿Por qué tan paranoico?
What is there to be paranoid about?
We've had 3 malfunctions in the past week.
That's not good. Sorry. Understatement.
And now I have more repairs.
Esto debe parar.
Whoever's doing this has to be stopped before someone gets seriously hurt.
That's what I'm trying to do. But I'm an engineer, not a PI. I've scanned all the potential sabotage areas I can think of. But I don't know who to trust anymore.
Sounds like a lot went down before the Hyperion docked.
Yeah, I guess. Wait, that's it. You can't possibly be involved in this.
Cuando veo unos juegos así ya sé por qué se maravillan tanto con los gráficos de Horizon Zero Dawn.
Maybe you could
La
help me
verdad están mucho
if they
mejores.
start hitting critical systems.
Ahora no.
I have other things to do. Maybe later.
Okay. See you around.
Parece un robot la mujer. Y que vaya siendo robot estaría con ganas. Tenemos que ir. Que aquí no. Ok. Quítate. No se anden tomando fotos. Pura selfie se vuelve. ¿A dónde tenemos que ir? Con la turiana desconsolada. ¿Quién es la turiana desconsolada? Ya no hay nadie. Archivo de seguridad. Vamos a ver. Control de daños. No me será leer. Eso también es algo que nunca me ha gustado de este tipo de juegos. El tener que leer parte de la historia. Se vuelve aburrido. Cuéntamela mientras estoy jugando. Ok, aquí abajo. Una puertita. ¡Corre! Vámonos. ¿Ya llegamos? Parece que sí. ¿A dónde tengo que ir? A ver, vamos a ver el mapa. Ok, más adelante. Tengo que buscar a Sam. ¿Quién es Sam? Vamos a leer uno. Yo soy Sam. Ya está. ¿Dónde está Sam? Ábranle. A ver, Sam. Ah, no, Sam es la computadora.
Hello, Sarah. Welcome back to Sam Node. I've adjusted my connection to your implant. The headache you experienced before shouldn't reoccur.
Yeah, what was that about? You said we need to discuss something confidential?
You should know certain facts before you leave on your expedition. It seemed best we speak alone.
¿Por qué tanto secreto?
I don't understand the need for secrecy.
Your father felt it was for the best.
What was he trying to hide?
My true capabilities. Alec overrode the implant's safety protocols. It allows me unrestricted access to the Pathfinder's physiology.
And that's me now.
And only you. I can
la
act as a
inteligencia
force
artificial la
multiplier,
potencia.
dramatically enhancing your motor and neural skills when required. Alec called them profiles. They provide unique tactical augmentation during combat. Your father preferred to keep this fact to himself.
Keeping things like this secret just makes everyone suspicious, like you're up to something.
Alec didn't think others would understand. He viewed it
Sí,
as
se
a
vuelven
symbiotic
paranoicos
relationship
todos.
benefiting us both.
What do you get out of this?
Though I'm artificial in design, I am fully sentient, far beyond what even the Initiative understands.
Ándale.
I don't follow. You're an AI, so what's different?
I am a new form of AI, drawing directly from the human experience. Your implant is my window into the world.
Pero no eres más que una computadora.
How do human experiences affect a computer?
This was a question your father often pondered. I am intended to be the answer.
Sounds like we both are. What does this mean for us?
I find myself in an unusual position. Though I had access to your father's experiences, there is a gap in my understanding.
How so?
He placed a block on portions of my memory array.
Why?
Perhaps so when you asked me what his plan was, I wouldn't know.
And Dad strikes again.
But not without recourse. The further you explore
Cubriéndote
as a
las
pathfinder,
espaldas.
the more blocks
O se
will be
estaba cubriendo
removed.
las espaldas él.
Perhaps you should begin in your father's quarters. In the meantime, unless you have more questions, your new ship awaits.
Thanks.
Okay. Vámonos.
Pathfinder, Captain Dunn said to
Cállate, mijo. ¿Qué es esto? ¿Qué es esto?
Sam? What was that?
An eidetic trigger, related to your father, and the portions of my memory array he locked.
What triggered it?
Alec tied it to your progression as Pathfinder, not to a location. Puzzling as it may be, my programming is clear. Locating more of these triggers will unlock the memories. One of your father's memories is now accessible. Return to Sam Node on the Hyperion to investigate further.
Hay que desbloquear todo.
What's on here, Sam?
Your father's personal logs. Several of them are encrypted.
Los diarios en general. Parte de la Vía
The
Láctea.
day is finally here. We're pushing off from Earth. We'll jump through a few relays first, then we hunker down for the long trip across dark space. It's daunting thinking about all the hopes and dreams aboard the Hyperion. I certainly have my own. I wasn't the husband or father I should have been. Here's hoping 600 years can change a man.
Uy. Arqueóloga Asari. Doctora Tisoni.
This is a reminder about Dr. Liara Tisoni. She's an Asari archaeologist I corresponded with a few years back. She's got experience studying ancient cultures. Make sure the team gets her research. Could be useful in Andromeda.
Liara Tassoni, huh? She studied the Protheans. When my team used to dig up artifacts, we debate her work. She had some pretty controversial theories, as I recall. Never gained much traction.
I have loaded Dr. Tassoni's research onto datapads.
Mejor me quitarlo rápido. Otros temas, ya vámonos. Otros diarios. Desconectar. Vámonos. Esto es pura pérdida de tiempo. Acá hay algo, acá hay algo. Aquí hay acá. La máquina de café.
The coffee machine Mom got for Dad. He was so busy designing you. Needed the caffeine.
I did not realize I owed my existence to a bean.
And now you know what humility feels like.
Para esto que hay aquí. Parece un arma. Hay más cosas.
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Sonoro.
I am Dr. Liara Tassoni, and I've spent several decades researching.
Libros.
Printed books.
Reproductions of Lewis and Clark's journals, detailing their expedition in the 19th century.
Explains Dad's interest. They were Pathfinders too.
Vamos a buscar la nave. Este no dice nada. Estoy aquí. Te ayudo. Este. No hay nada. Arréglalo, mijo. ¿A dónde? ¿Esto? Hay una capitana.
Ryder,
You're not on the bridge, Captain?
we powered it down. Can't afford to waste energy. Though Cryo Bay and Sam Note are exempt. And I told them to keep their hands off Alec's quarters. You have access now.
Thanks.
Hey, sorry about your father. He was really good at what he did. Just not so good at working with people. He was right about going planetside, though.
¿Ya fue todo?
He was a stranger to me, really.
Not like any of us knew him. He kept people at bay. If there's anything else I can help with, let me know.
Es todo por ahora.
Thanks for the talk.
All right. I have requests to submit, administrators to harass, and people to wake up. I'd better get to it. Good luck out there.
Ok. Este. Nada. ¿Para dónde? ¿Ya con esta? No puedo.
Pathfinder, it's good to see you. Word is there's been trouble on the station.
¿Dónde has oído eso?
We just got here. How did you know that already?
Word gets around.
Does it now?
People talk to me. Anyway, as soon as we establish outposts, everything will even out. I'm sure of it.
Ya hablaremos luego. No, no voy a
Have to go
hablar
now.
con nadie.
See you later.
Later.
Vámonos, vámonos, vámonos. Buscando una nave. Por aquí venía. Ok. Por acá llegué. Mapa. Me perdí. Sí, cerquita. ¿Estás contigo, chiquitín? Hasta el frente. Otra vez.
Ready to see what Tan gave us?
I hear it's something special. Pathfinder en route. How's the ship?
In final checks, looking great.
We won't be long. The way things are going, we'll be on our own out there.
In other words, we're making this up as we go.
We used to call that tactical improvisation. But at least we'll be doing it in style.
Ok. Juego de luces es malo.
They call her the Tempest.
Esa no se va a romper.
Let's go take a closer look.
Let's pick it up a bit, people. We're 14 months late. So you're the one who's making everything happen. Vetra Nix. Initiative Wrangler, Provisioner, Gunner, and everything in between.
Raza extraterrestre.
Are we ready? The sooner we get out of here, the better.
You're coming with us?
Yes. Otherwise, there's no way they're letting this ship off the station.
¿Por qué?
What's the rush?
Just don't want to waste any more time.
Hold it! You're not going anywhere.
Okay.
Damn it.
¿Qué pasó?
Is something wrong?
Director Addison wants to see a complete report of the Tempest supplies, missions, and crew.
Director Tan overruled Addison.
The ship's loaded out with equipment for outpost discovery, squarely under Director Addison's purview.
Seen you around. Ben, right? Came here with a family, didn't you? Son still in cryo? I could pull some strings and get him to the front of the line.
Oh, corrupción.
Really?
Yeah, really.
They told me he wasn't essential, but I miss him.
I know. I got family too, Ben.
It's done. Addison's gonna kill me.
Thank goodness. For a sec, I thought I was going to have to deal with Addison again.
And no one wants that. All things considered, it was an easy ask. And right now, you need people tearing down obstacles, not putting up more.
Finally, someone who cares about doing stuff and not just talking about it.
Lo que no me gusta a veces de estos juegos son películas. Llevamos 20 minutos tratando de entrar a una misión. Entre cinemáticas y cosas que tengo que escuchar. Tiempos de carga eternos.
Everything state of the art. Labs, sensors, exploration gear. Plus her crew, of course. The best in their field.
Good to see you looking so well, Sarah.
The engine core is based on the Ark's Odyssey drive.
It runs a hell of a lot quieter.
That's Gil Brody. Engineer, mechanic, all-around wrench jockey. We call this the research room. There's space for upgrading equipment, gathering intel.
Router engaged. Securing connection to Tempest.
Welcome aboard, Sam. And Ryder, of course.
All run by Suvi Anwar, our science officer. Your quarters are below. Plenty of space up here to get everyone together. It's all yours. She's light, stealthy, and the fastest ship in her class.
Menuda aventura.
It's really going to be something, isn't it?
I haven't even shown you the best part. When you're ready to fly, head over to the bridge. Our pilot should have everything good to go.
¿Tenían que enseñarme toda la nave? Voy al puente. No estoy en el puente.
Better head to the bridge when we're ready to go.
The meeting room. You can make vid calls from the central table, or just get the crew together.
Ah, Hashin. Ábrete, Sésamo.
Departure trajectory locked, Nexus Control. Ah, time for introductions. You must be Ryder, Kalojath. A pleasure to be here, and to meet you, of course. I'll be piloting the Tempest at your word. Quite the ship, but it'll take a Pathfinder's guidance to see us through Helios.
¿Qué está aprendiendo?
I'm new to this. Being a Pathfinder, running a ship.
You'll be fine. As for the ship, I can help. I knew the Tempest when she was a blueprint. I was test pilot for the Tempest's early prototypes. I admit, I'm itching to see how she performs out here.
Pues vámonos, Hachin.
So, how do I...
The console syncs with your implant. Just swipe, touch a destination here, and the nav system calculates everything. Very efficient.
It was optimized for a Pathfinder.
Everything's secure, if you're ready.
Is anyone ready for something this big?
Venimos para algo grande.
We signed on for the big stuff when we came to Andromeda.
All right. Excuse me. Excuse me.
Command access is transferring successfully.
Science and monitoring stations look fine. Lexi's reporting in.
Helm is green. Gil reports the drive core is online.
This is it, Ryder. The Tempest is yours, unless you've got something to say for the log.
This is done.
Things seem bad, but we've already beaten the odds, and we'll beat them again. You know it, I know it, so let's show them what we've got.
Nexus Control, this is the Tempest, ident 2527, prepping to depart.
Okay.
Departure vector verified, Tempest. Godspeed, Pathfinder.
Okay. Vamos a este.
To Eos then. What would have been our Habitat 1?
2 failed outposts put an end to that idea.
Maybe we can turn things around. Callow, take us in.
System Pythias. Andromeda Initiative Habitat 1. Designated Eos.
It was supposed to be an easy first step. Until no one else showed and we got
Mira,
clobbered.
vámonos ya, rápido.
Twice.
Why has Sam altered frequency detection?
What are we hearing, Sam?
There is a signal, Pathfinder. I recommend an immediate examination of Eos.
Llegamos. Scanner.
A mirror of the signal on Habitat 7. Possible atmospheric manipulation.
Is that possible?
We'll find out. If it is like Habitat 7, no doubt we're in it for the CAD.
Otra vez.
Anomaly on sensors.
Lanzar una sonda. Sí, vamos a aterrizar ya. Arma 2. Voy a llevar una pistolita. Ok. Esto es lo que me puedo llevar. Armadura. Supongo que esto lo puedo mejorar. Vámonos. Consumibles. No tengo espacios. Venir el negro y la güera conmigo. Equipamiento.
Suiting up.
Ready, Freddy?
Hope we're all that ready. Callow? All right.
Integrating search area from Sam. How he pulled that mystery signal through the storms, I have no idea.
Collision. Amazing.
Factory fresh across the board. Spinning up the compensators.
You're already tuning the displays.
We'll get a better read on this pass than the Nexus has had in months.
What?
You said a lot of people have their hopes pinned on us. They gave up on Eos. Can't blame them. Expected a golden world, instead they saw their friends die. Never know how that'll affect. Sorry. You okay?
Mandemos fila la incertidumbre.
We didn't come millions of light years to die in a different place. I'm not letting the initiative down.
Pathfinder, the Tempest checks out. We're good.
Take us down.
You have no idea how long I've wanted a Pathfinder to say that.
Core is hot.
Shields holding, adjusting entry.
You got this, right?
Hell.
Yo llegamos a Tatooine.
There. Set down at this nav point.
Vamos a encontrarnos con los yaguas. Ah, por fin. Llevamos más de 30 minutos sin poder hacer nada. Puro videíto. Tiempo de carga. Fuente de edificio de control principal limpia la radiación de la atmósfera.
Reports state this planet suffers deadly storms that are contaminated by radiation from the scourge. EO's deployment was incomplete due to environmental hazards and ultimately hostile encounters.
Plus, door's getting emergency power, but it's code locked.
Site 1 issued individual security codes. Each outpost self-organizes and sets its own protocol.
Just say we can't open it without codes.
We can't open it without codes.
They must have known these wouldn't last in these conditions.
They didn't have a Pathfinder.
They do now. We'll make EOS a home.
Está abierto. ¿Qué hay aquí? Vamos a escáner. Nada. Nada que escanear.
Got a code lock key.
Gives us access if we need it.
Okay. Voy a usar mi dash. Esta puerta. Esta puerta.
This analysis provides us with important research data, Pathfinder. If you continue to scan and collect this data, we can utilize it to develop new technologies and upgrades for equipment, such as your weapons and armor.
Got a partial log, but I can't turn on the antenna. Something's blocking the power.
A remote lock is active. The interference originates from a nearby power relay tower.
So we're not the only ones interested in what happened here.
Let's check out this relay tower.
Nada más. Este negro me estorba, está checando aquí. No hay nada. Una terminal también. Activar lo que tenía que activar aquí. El contenedor. Nada más. Bueno, fuera.
Look at this place. It's a wasteland.
The radiation in EOS's atmosphere makes it difficult to cultivate life.
Radiation? Our suits protect against that, right?
Site 1 contains shield masts to dampen the brunt of contamination.
But if we went outside Site 1's perimeter?
That would not be advised.
Por aquí. ¿Podemos nadar? Sí.
structure up ahead. Sam?
It fits the profile of a power relay station, Pathfinder.
Right.
It's inoperable, Pathfinder.
Too long in this environment without power.
Pathfinder, that door is locked. Until power is restored, there is no way to unlock it or gain entry to these buildings.
Huh. Guess that ship wasn't Ket then. They don't knock.
There are people here. We thought everyone left was gone.
Of course you did. Now shove off. Find your own salvage. This spot's taken.
So you're a salvager. Got a name? I'm Ryder.
Clancy. Making an honest living by... Wait, Ryder? As in Pathfinder? The Nexus just can't let EOS go, can it? However much it fails down here.
I'm tracking a signal that will help EOS. I only need power for the antenna.
Look, I cut the power for a reason. The kids are patrolling today. You turn the power relay back on, they'll know there's a juicy target alive down here.
Okay.
Help me with the power relay, and I'll take care of the cat.
You're crazy. Though maybe it's a good crazy. Okay, I'll enable the generators out there. You want to poke the tiger, it's on you.
Expect trouble when we start the generators.
There's an error in the startup sequence. Manual input required.
Damn it.
Please scan one of the pylons to determine a hackable input location. Generator interface tested. Location marked.
Activarla. Para acá no.
Generator is active. Sam, our friend Clancy, was he part of the outpost team here?
No, Pathfinder. According to Nexus records, he's stationed in the hangar bay.
So he's what? Playing hooky?
Or he's a part-time salvager.
We've got company. Kidding about the cat.
The power relay station is ready for activation, Pathfinder.
Okay. Están acá. Nada. Están acá. Poco. No, ¿por qué?
You took down all those cat.
El carro no
Sure,
sirve
use
para
the
ir para
power
allá.
relay. Hell, take whatever you like.
Tienen que llevar.
Word of advice, though. If that signal of yours is out past the perimeter, you'll need a ride.
A ride?
Shuttles aren't fun in these winds. You need wheels. I think they kept a little something in storage.
Didn't get around to salvaging it yet?
I tried. It ain't that simple. Might be easier for a Pathfinder, though. We're heading to our shuttle. Keep this up. Maybe next time we'll find more than just salvage around here.
Don't suppose you've got anything we can use.
Bueno, banda, aquí lo vamos a dejar por hoy. Así que les agradezco a toda su compañía y nos vemos en el siguiente video. Hasta la próxima.